Hey everybody, my name's Tim Ward and welcome to Garden Sense Radio. We had a lot of customers reach out to us in the last week, and to be really honest with you, about 75% of them dealt with the same thing, seeding in the fall. So that's what I want to talk to you guys today and give you some steps in terms of how you need to be approaching overseeding your lawn, the steps that you need to take, and more importantly, the products that you should be buying. So let's jump right in. So the first step is killing the weeds that are already in your lawn. So in order to do that, we recommend really two products. If you've already put down either of these products or a comparable product, you can certainly skip this step. But if you haven't started actively killing the weeds in your lawn, then now is the time. The two products I want to talk to you about, the first is the Bonide Weed Beater Ultra. It actually comes in two different forms. We have both the concentrate and the ready-to-use spray. Personally, I just used the ready-to-use spray last week on my lawn. It worked fantastic because I've got a really long hose and it stretches across my entire yard. So I simply hooked it in and went to town. It was fantastic. And after about 3 days, I started to see a lot of those broadleaf weeds starting to yellow and browning and dying off. The second product we want to talk to you about is for some of the little tougher weeds in your yards to kill, stuff like crabgrass, Japanese stiltgrass, and for this product, for those types of weeds, we would definitely recommend a Bio Advanced Extreme Crabgrass Killer. Again, it comes in that ready-to-use spray, so just like the Bonide product I was talking about, just hook your hose up to it, turn on the water, and go to town. You want to put down a really thick application. These are really, really tough weeds to kill, guys, so don't be surprised if you have to hit it again in a couple of weeks. Step number 2, put down topsoil. Yeah, guys, so obviously we've killed some of the weeds. If you're able to rake some of them out, that would certainly help. But what we really want to do is help the new seed that we're going to put down. And one of the best ways to do that is to get a fresh coat of topsoil across all of the area where you're going to be seeding. So make sure that it's really high quality screened topsoil. Make sure they haven't used any chemicals like atrazine or something like that actually kills the nutrients in the soil. We don't want that. Again, anytime you put down new topsoil that hasn't had a chemical applied to it, you're always going to run the risk of weeds coming along with it. But again, we can deal with those in the spring. But for this second step, make sure you put down a nice even layer of topsoil all across your lawn. The third step is to put down the seed. Now guys, you know that we recommend Behrenberg's Turf Saver RTF seed. We think it's the best seed available on the market. Works for sunny, full sun, and partially sunny areas. So again, you can go on our website and look at the 4 different sizes that we have. It's a fantastic product. It's what I use on my own lawn. Again, I'm in this process right with you guys right now. So in about 2 weeks, I'm going to be putting down some of this seed as well. That's how much confidence that I actually have in it. The 4th step is putting down Turf Trust Professional Starter Formula. Guys, you know how much we love this product here on this program, and so again, we're just going to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. It's really, really important that you get the starter formula when you're seeding. It contains some phosphorus, which is very, very beneficial to newly forming grass and to seed. So again, it's very important that you get the starter formula and not the maintenance formula. Fortunately, right now, we do have our fall feeding frenzy going on right now at Rosen's online, so head over there and take advantage of that, especially if you need multiple bags. It's a great way to save because remember, we also have a 4th feeding that we recommend between Halloween and Thanksgiving coming up here in about 3 months. So again, this is a great time to buy, so again, head over to Rosen's online and take advantage of the fall feeding frenzy. The 5th step, after you have killed the weeds, you have put down topsoil, you've put down the seed, and you've fertilized, the last step we want you to take is to put down Easy Straw. Guys, this is a new product for us, but we're already in love with it. It's been around for a while. It's a proven product, but we haven't really carried it. So this is our first year where we're working on this, and I'll tell you what, the results have been fantastic. I've already got a couple of bales ready to go for my lawn, so I'm really excited to use it. So again, you can head over to rosensonline.com and go ahead and place a couple of bales. Guys, remember, with everything that we talk about here, any order that's over $100 is going to ship free. So even if you get one each of all the products that we're talking about here, you're easily going to be over that $100 threshold, and you're going to get free shipping. Now, maybe I should have started the show with this, but it's really important, guys, that you are not putting down Gallery or Dimension at this time. If you have put those two products down, one or the other, within the last month, I wouldn't worry about doing any seeding, and we can talk again in the spring. Because as you know, Gallery and Dimension creates a thin chemical barrier on the soil surface that helps prevent weeds from germinating, helps them prevent weeds from breaking through the soil surface. Well, it works the same way with seed, guys. So if you've put down either of those products, do not worry about seeding at this point. You've missed the window, and again, we'll talk about it in the spring for some spot seeding, but then also again in the fall, where we would highly recommend you do some overseeding. Now, when you're all done with that, and hopefully you're done around middle of September with everything that we've just talked about, what you're going to want to do is towards the end of September, you want to hit your lawn with some Kickstart. Again, that's really going to help feed that new grass, strengthen those roots up. And then again, as I mentioned, between Halloween and Thanksgiving, you're going to want to put down your fourth and final application of Turf Trust Professional Starter Formula. And then at that point, you can go ahead, you've got your grass well established, you can put down Gallery safely. And that'll help prevent, again, those weeds from germinating, and then you can apply it again in the spring to give your yard really 6 months of solid protection against broadleaf weeds. Guys, thank you so much for your business. We really appreciate it. If you have any other questions, again, continue to email us. Like I said, we had a ton of questions this past week, but since most of them dealt with seeding and overseeding, that's what we wanted to talk about it here today. Again, you can reach us at rosensonline@yahoo.com. And again, any of the products that we've mentioned here are available over at rosensonline.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.